These are some helpful pointers for violin and viola for using the bow. So first of all, we want to set up our bow hold. So hold the stick at the bow, get your hand, let those fingers fall over the stick without touching the hair. It should be hitting right here at this first knuckle where your fingers bend, and that's where your fingers should fall over. Now, take your thumb and you're gonna curve it underneath. It should not go through the bow. It just sits underneath the bow, behind your second finger. And then I'm gonna take my pinky and set it on top. So you can see how now my fingers are slanted. They're not straight up and down. Once I have my thumb set correctly, I have those fingers set, then I'm gonna slide it over till I'm at the frog. So now you can see my thumb is curved. It's set underneath the stick, but it's not pushing through. These two fingers are over. My thumb is behind the second finger, so they're both touching over the frog. Pinky sits up on the top. First finger is bent. Make sure that thumb stays curved. You should be able to see through it. And remember, when we play on the string, make sure you're sitting up tall, your instrument is set correctly, and then you want that bow to be between the bridge and the fingerboard. If it goes too close to the bridge, it's gonna get scratchy. If it gets too close or over the fingerboard, it's gonna be really airy and you're gonna hit other strings. Best suggestion is just start on an open D. Move that arm back and forth. Remember, it's your elbow doing the work. Then lower that arm. Now you're on A. After you play a few notes, check and see, are you still between the bridge and the fingerboard? This is where it's a good place to play in front of a phone, in front of a mirror. Check your bow hold. Are all your fingers set correctly? Is that pinky sitting on top? Is that thumb still curved? Play through the open exercises, starting with number 42 in the packet. And then once you feel like you're ready, you can start adding your bow to the concert music. You can hear my sound is nice and clear. I'm playing from about near my balance point, maybe a little bit before it, all the way to the upper half. So I'm using long, slow bows so that I get a really full sound. That second finger back next to the first, so that F natural. My suggestion would be to start with Mary Had a Little Lamb with your bow, because it's mostly staying on the open D, or not on open D, but on the D string. And then once you get comfortable with moving your arm back and forth, keeping those bows nice and straight on one string, then try Twinkle Twinkle where there's a little bit more string crossing.